This is Liza Donnelly. In case you don't know, I'm a cartoonist and a writer and a director for the New Yorker magazine. And occasionally I come on here and I draw with you or for you, or maybe with you. Maybe you're drawing along. I don't know. Um, I do like drawing with people. So it's been uh, a horrible week. Uh, and sometimes drawing is calming for me and for you guys. I've been told that. So I thought it was important to do that today. Um, some good news came in. I mean, it's still not settled, but the Senate did not pass the bill that would fund ICE surges. So we'll see what happens, whether they can keep make that real, without shutting down the government, which we might. But that's all I'm gonna say about politics, because you guys are all aware of what's going on, and, it's just been a horrible week. And, so I'm gonna draw. Let me turn this thing around for you, and, you can see my paper. I came in late because I took a bus. I had a meeting downtown, and I took the wrong bus. Now I know which bus to take. I took the wrong one, and so I was late, and I just got in. So I'm a little frazzled, but I'm happy to be here with you guys, to draw. And, let me turn it around. Hope I don't break this thing. I'm also slightly handicapped because I broke my wrist a couple months ago, and it's still healing, so maybe we can do this. Sorry for the wobbling. Hopefully it's not making you seasick or car sick or phone sick or something. Um, okay, that's pretty good. It should be up a little higher, but we'll see how it goes. So it's gonna be Friday tomorrow, as you probably know, and it's usually the weekend when I start trying to think of ideas for the New York because we submit every Tuesday batches of ideas, drawings, and so I start trying to think of what I might want to draw about. If I'm lucky, I start today, but I don't usually start that far in advance. Um, but I just thought I would draw some things for you. Make sure you can see. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? There it is. But that's weird. It's all the way over there. Sorry. Maybe it's backwards. Anyway, I'll move it over this way. Um, so of course, I was on the bus, so I had a lot of time to look at people, and there's so much fun the way people dress with this cold weather. It's been so frigid uh, in New York. I love watching how people get ready for the winter or prepare for or dress for the winter, I should say. And as a cartoonist, one of my jobs is to exaggerate. I'm like, what can I make her wear? This is a muff, by the way, earmuffs. Give it a little expression. I'm gonna switch pens because that doesn't seem to be holding the pen. It's too much to focus. Sorry, I'm too out of the frame. It's jiggly. I saw a little dog today that was really looked to be really old. Maybe I'll have this lady walking the dog. What should she be wearing on her feet? Today I saw a woman in heels walking around the sidewalk. Maybe she was just going from one building to the next, but I thought, what kind of planet is she from? And then I watch and I see people, um, it's 5 degrees and people are wearing just a light jacket. So I guess everybody's got their body temperature. Everybody wears what they need to wear. So here's this dog. course, he had a coat on. I'm sort of making this look like a cat, doesn't it? Can you see it? And actually, I mean, this dog is smiling, but the one I was looking at was not smiling. It really didn't want to be out there. Yeah, so we typically will work on ideas a couple days ahead of time. Okay, I need some gray wash. Yeah. I've done a lot of snow cartoons in my day, so I don't know if I'll do any snow cartoons this week. Never say never. I'm sure you can see. I also saw somebody, I don't know if I can draw it. Keep having to check to make sure you can see. Um, as the bus was stopped at a uh, stoplight, I saw this man um, digging stuff out of a dumpster. Food, I think, putting it in a bag down here. He had a bag over here. And I couldn't really tell. I think he was getting it was right next to a deli. So they maybe had food they'd thrown out. It looked like he was taking stuff out of plastic containers, which is like what deli food sometimes comes in a plastic containers, like muffins and stuff. I just snow. So I saw that on the bus today. I did not see this person today. I just made that person up. Uh what else can I buy you? I had my meeting in a diner and I love diners. Maybe I'll turn this over and draw a diner. I could draw the whole diner because it's kind of complicated. But let's see if I can draw a fictitious diner booth. Two people. This person next to us, we both person I was having a meeting with started salivating because we smelled we couldn't tell what it was, but it sounded like donuts. Can you see that okay? Yeah. And straighten it. And person was having French toast with uh syrup. So I love New York City diners. And then the best coffee. Maybe I'll draw this person having French toast, although it's not gonna look much like French toast. But And then as I'm drawing this, I'm thinking, all right, this person doesn't look that happy. She doesn't have a mouth yet. Uh, and this person, I'm just I just draw these people and I don't think about what they're saying. Uh, but I'm just drawing them. And then I might, after the drawing is done, it might spark a caption. Uh, and that's one way that cartoons come about. Let's see, what did I do over there? Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, let's do this. Clearly they're not the same. And then you've got this wonderful um, wall behind them. Diners. So there's another diner. That another thing up here. I hope you can see. Um, and in New York City diners, there's always like so many waiters waiting to help you. It's kind of amazing. They just have like I never thought about this before, but this guy had a name tag, I guess. And he's got his pad waiting to order for somebody. They're always so efficient. And then back here, over here might be a countertop. Somebody's sitting at the counter having a milkshake. Do this so you can tell it's the um and a woman. Hope you can see. Let me check, make sure. And there's a woman over here, waitress. They don't really wear waitress hats anymore, but I'm gonna give her one anyway. Those kind of things. At least in New York, I don't see those anymore. Just taking something to somebody. And then you've got maybe glasses and mugs or something here. Oh, anyway, it's a diner scene. Anyway, this person needs another leg here. So maybe I've done a lot of diner cartoons over the years because I love drawing them. And there are like they're ordinary places that people go, and that's kind of fun. It's a good place to set an idea. Just ordinary life. Let's see. Where did I put that? There it is. Some kind of piece of strange piece of ink stuck on there or something. I'll get off of there. I can't get it off. Well, I'll get it later. Of course, when I do ideas, I'm probably not doing them with a Procreate. I might do them with a uh, pencil or my iPad. I like to work on my iPad. I wonder how many diners there are in New York City. They're always really pretty good food. Almost the same fare in most places, but really good. I have to get rid of that thing. The drawing's over. Uh, anyway, here's a diner scene for you. And, I might think of something that woman's saying, and I might tie into something in the current events, or not directly, but indirectly. Something about, I don't know. I don't want to get too serious here, but I do like combining just a simple New Yorker cartoon like setting with a political uh, idea, not directly political. Like, I wouldn't make her talking about Christy Nome or something, but she might be talking about her life, and it references what's on in the news in a way that you can recognize, but it's not explicit. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'll turn this around and say goodbye. Hope this was somewhat ooh, enjoyable for you. Get to see my kitchen. Oh man, it's coming out of its holder. Sorry, close up. Anyway, thanks for being here. How many do we have? How many people? 451 of you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope that was relaxing and enjoyable. Um, and I hope you have a good Thursday evening. Thanks, Alice. Thanks, Deb, Eliza. You guys are great. I really appreciate you being here and supporting me and commenting on what I do. I really, really appreciate it because it's tough times and we have to stick together, try to support each other emotionally and physically and creatively. So I hope this was a calming moment for you in a really, really bad week. So thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.